What is going on, everyone? And welcome to the Sports Talk on Tap podcast, where here you can find daily videos Monday through Friday covering all the four major sports: baseball, hockey, football, and basketball, which will actually be today's topic, where we'll be covering, kind of giving a preview of tonight's NBA Finals Game 1. The wait's finally over. I'm Jake. That's Nick. And Nick, I mean, it's only fair we get started with you as a Celtics fan. The wait's over. After you guys sweep the Pacers, it's been like an eternity almost, like 9 days.
Feels like it, yeah.
How are we feeling going into Game 1 tonight of the NBA Finals?
I'm really excited. We talked about it yesterday. I think this has a potential to be like an all-time finals matchup where both teams are going in hot. Both teams have superstar scorers, like pretty deep, teams. Two teams who have a lot, like within the teams have a lot of history, with Kyrie and Porzingis not working out with Dallas, et cetera, et cetera. Like this has such a potential to be such a good finals. So, and I know a lot of people saying it's probably going to go 6 or 7 games, and that's what I think it's going to be. It's not a one-sided matchup at all. You could go make a great argument for either side.
Yeah, no, you definitely can. Arguably, Dallas has like top 2 out of 3, top 2 even. Some could argue players in the series the way Kyrie performs in the playoffs. But then after that goes like almost most people would take the Celtics starting 5 in in a heartbeat. So it'll be very interesting to see. Obviously, Celtics best regular season team, 64 wins. They pretty much have had no trouble in the playoffs, really. I mean, with that being said, though, not obviously the best competition. The East has been kind of a weird, injury-riddled season, especially for like those other top teams in the East, like the Knicks and Bucks. But we're here. Should be very exciting. Dallas, I think, like we talked about in the preview, no one expected them to be in the spot 2 months ago. They were kind of, a couple of games above 500, not really looked as a real threat. And then, they beat the Clippers, who, I mean, even though Kawhi was injured, that was a team that was very popular pick to come out of the West, given that big three. And then they beat the 1 seed Thunder that we know SGA, second MVP voting, was an absolute dog. Team was on this come up. And then they beat the Timberwolves, who looked like the favorites after beating the Nuggets in number 1 defense all year. We're able to beat them. So it's been, a great unfortunately, that's my team. But, for Dallas, it's been a great run. If they ended it with beating this Boston team, I'm curious where people would look at this in, like, all-time runs, because this was arguably the hardest run I've remembered in a while. But, yeah, no. It's been very exciting. TD is going to be electric. Spread in this game, minus 6.5 Boston. I know we don't do too much sports betting, but for me, kind of how I thought the series is going to play out, I think, Boston is going to come out and win game 1. Even though I have Dallas winning in 7, I think this is a game where Boston has gotten a lot of hate, like from the media and sort of people, and they've been stewing on that for now over a week. They're going to come out gunswinging, I think. Dallas, not that they're going to be in over their heads. They know they got a job to do, win 4, but, the media is kind of loving them after winning the Western Conference Finals. So maybe I think Boston makes a statement tonight to say, we're the 1 seed for the reason. We're the top. We have home court for a reason. We're favored by 6.5 for a reason. And Jason Tatum doesn't want that disrespect on his name. And so I think they come out and make a statement in game 1.
Yeah. I think I just saw yesterday, actually, now that you say that, they're like the Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett podcast. I'm not sure who hosts it, but they were like talking about it. And that's what Paul Pierce said the Celtics have to do is they have to create doubt in the Mavericks' minds almost. Like they can't let them hang around in this game and have it be a 1-score game throughout. Like you need to go out there and dominate on your home court.
If it is a 1-score game throughout, no way Boston wins it. Dallas in the clutch. Boston's got to come out and, be up by like 15 plus with 5 minutes to go, or maybe 10 with 5 minutes to go will be safe enough. But I'd say Boston wants to come out and just dominate. At least
they've been good in game 1.
At least throw the first couple punches.
Yeah.
It's a long game, so Dallas is going to go on their runs of their own. I mean, obviously you're not going to win every game by 30 plus. That's just not reasonable. So just, go out there, make a statement this game. it will be excited. I'll be excited to watch it. It'll be super fun.
I'm pretty sure the Celtics are 3-0 in game ones this year, right? They beat the Pacers in that overtime game. They beat.
Although then I think they follow the pattern where they typically lose a game 2 at home. Besides Indiana, I think it's going to be a series split in Boston. I don't think Boston goes up 2-0. I think Dallas is going to come back and answer in game 2, but we'll get there. We got game 1 tonight. It's going to be an electric crowd, and we're going to be excited for it. But with that being said, Nick, I think we should do a spin the wheel challenge. I know recently you've done. I know at least in baseball you've had more success than me. We've done one prior NBA spin the wheel. But this should be, fun. I think rules are pretty simple. We'll do current. It has to be position, so you can't just have 5 centers out there if you've got a team of 5 best centers. So we'll do point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center, a 6-man. And do you want to include coach or no?
Nah, let's not include coach.
I don't really think coach matters in this. I can have, pretty much, and I think it's kind of a backdoor if you get a crap team, I'll take their coach, because, it's kind of, just the way life is. But yeah, so with that being said, we'll pull this up
right now.
Yeah, I think it's only fair though. I feel like you start a lot of these spin the wheel challenges, so I get to go first.
All
right. Cook me up with a nice spin.
Just setting everything up right now so people can see the the teams.
We'll show at the end the teams paper by paper, side by side, and who would you rather want on.
All right. So you get first.
All right, let's get into it. First spin for me.
Oh, turn that sound.
All right, but this is obvious. Steph Curry for me.
All right.
Still really good. Warriors can't keep up with him. Love me some Steph Curry in this. All right, good start though for me. Finally on the board. Now, what do you answer with? Team that just made the Eastern Conference Finals. Do you go Tyrese to match up with Steph? Or do you go Pascal?
I don't want to put Tyrese on my bench, but that could be risky.
Okay. Or do you go TJ McConnell off the bench? He was nasty for.
How about no?
There's a couple different ways you could go.
Now I'll put Halliburton on my bench.
All right.
You too.
I respect it. Couple different ways I could go, but I'm going to play it safe and go Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
I was thinking about Jared Allen for a second. Or Evan Mobley. Because I really love Evan Mobley's defense. And if his offensive game could increase, that'd be awesome. All right, solid backcourt for me, though, to start.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay. Many different ways you could go here.
I mean, I probably got to go Kawhi, even though he's, always hurt. I don't really want to go
Paul George, little game 1 Harden action.
No. I'll go Kawhi. I'm not going to overthink it.
All right.
Excuse me.
Nuts. I'm going to go Mikal Bridges.
Okay. Starting or is he your sixth man?
I have to see what else I get. For now, though, he'll be my starting small forward.
Okay.
Good defender, 20 points. Solid. I mean, he was really good in his role with Phoenix. I loved him in Phoenix. But fortunately, they went all in for that KD trade, so he went to Brooklyn. All right, what do you cook up next here? Oh. What are you doing here?
I'm just setting something else up. My bad.
Oh, no worries.
Okay.
Well, this is a guy.
This is obvious. Luka.
Yeah, this is obvious. All right. So Luka versus Steph matchup. Battle of point guards.
All right. I'm putting him at the 2 for now.
Okay. I'll take Luka to match up with Luka.
Whoa. Who said we're doing that?
Is that not allowed? Is that not allowed in the rules?
I feel like that can't be allowed.
All right. If I did some cap gymnastics here, I'm
Nah, forget about the cap.
what?
You don't got to worry
about cap gymnastics. If I'm figuring this out, all right, I'll do this. I'll move. I'm gonna move just for defensive purposes. I'll put Kyrie as my starting shooting guard and move Donovan to the bench.
Okay.
Because I think if I have Steph Curry and Kyrie, arguably the two best shooters in the NBA right now, that's lethal.
Yeah, right now I'd say you have the upper hand.
And I got Donovan coming off the bench. I'll take that.
Yeah. That's really.
Oh my! This is a win-win.
Yeah. All right, I'll take Giannis.
Nick always be getting the best spins, bro.
Bro, your team's better than mine.
Yeah.
Other than Bridges.
Yeah, but you haven't had like a Bridges pick like that. It's like so. All right.
I'm looking at the teams right now just because I have them both laid out, and I do think you beat me as of right now.
Oh my gosh, please be. All right. Gonna do a little switch, but not too big. So power forward will be Mikal, small forward Jimmy Butler.
Okay.
Could have gone Bam here, but playoff Jimmy's different. One game scenario. I trust him. Yeah. Now basically all I need is a center. So that's the dangerous thing about.
Just don't fumble. To win-win.
Is that Suns? Yeah, it's
Okay, I'll put Giannis at the 5, and then just put
smart.
KD.
I need a Nuggets here. I need a Nuggets Nikola Jokic center pick.
Or like Sixers.
Yeah, like if I get one of those, then I'm in great shape. But if I don't,
Ooh.
Giannis at center.
Brook Lopez as your center.
Do I just put Giannis at center?
Well, if we were doing that, you would have taken Luka instead of Kyrie.
I know. So really, I could have Luka and Giannis as well. But then we're just kind of team for team.
That's the same team.
I think it's only fair though. Give me a respin.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Because I mean, come on, like 2 times the same team, I get screwed out of a top 5 player. I get one respin. This may just come back to bite me. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, he's all right. I'll take. I'll put Jared Allen at center.
Okay. So
Still better than Brook Lopez now because Brook Lopez is kind of cooked. I would have taken Bobby Portis actually at center.
I'm spinning for a point guard. If not, I'll just put Tyrese at point guard.
All right.
Okay, so
I'll award you a respin.
What's up?
Well, because you can't take Luka and you can't take Kyrie.
Well, I was
So
just gonna
Kyrie.
put like PJ Washington on my bench and put Tyrese at point guard.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, do that then. So if I'm correct, I mean, this is how I'd start my team: Curry, Kyrie, Jimmy, Mikal, Jared Allen, and then Donovan Mitchell off my bench.
Yeah, that's what I got written down. All right.
Yeah, sweet. All right. Now we'll pull them up side by side.
Present. Let's see.
Yeah, so I mean, let us know where you think. I mean, I would say front court is where you destroy. Back court, I would take my guys, and then 6-man, I would take mine. But it's very interesting. Kawhi and Jimmy would be an interesting matchup if they matched up. They're kind of two very similar players in a way. Kawhi with a more all-around offensive game, but Jimmy Butler, one-game scenario, can go out there and give someone 50. He just turns up in the playoffs.
Hey, you have more durability than my team. I'll give you that. Everybody on my team gets hurt.
Yeah, no. It would be interesting. I think this is the second time I've gone Mikal Bridges, and you've gone Kevin Durant. And I think Mikal's length could somewhat bother KD. And Mikal would want revenge because basically Mikal got traded for KD. So, he wants to prove he can keep up. But let us know in the comments who you think has the better team. Obviously, I think me, but Nick seems to be getting away with all these.
Either side. I'm on either side, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, Nick always gets away with these stupid spins, getting Giannis and Luka, and then of course I get the team after is that team, and I can't use them. But whatever.
Game.
I'm not salty, but yeah. I mean, with that being said, overall, probably one of my better spin the wheel days. I just hate the baseball for the most part. But with that being said, make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content, and obviously be ready for game one. I know we'll be excited, and we'll be recapping that tomorrow. But yeah, it should be exciting. Playoffs are winding down, so enjoy the rest of the games while you got them. With that being said, we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.